Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot. Welcome back to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. In the last video, we did indeed BRED raptors. And there they are, looking absolutely beautiful, I'm sure you'll agree. In this video, we're going to breed other things, which is also very exciting. Let's go take a look at what it is we are doing. We moved over to Morrison Formation A, and we're digging up some bones.
What do you recommend in this situation?
Digging up the bones. Oh, such a good song. Dryosaurus is one of them. I don't remember any others. I think Stegosaurus, Dryosaurus, and CERATOSAURus would be our three dinosaurs for today. So that's all.
Welcome back.
Yeah, Ceratosaurus. So that's all in development, and there's nothing for me to do. Like, I'm done already. Like, that's it. All I have to do now is wait and do some German very shortly. Ah, this game sometimes, I tell you. Just logged on. There said nothing for me to do. This is actually, talk a little bit about Joey 2. This is one of the concerns I had with Evolution 2 that seems to have been fixed in my experience of playing Evolution 2. You saw my gameplay session the other week where we did the challenge mode. Oh no! It's always Albertosaurus. The Albertosaurus and the Dilophosaurus just love to collapse. They absolutely love it. I mean, I don't know if they love it, because it's probably not that much fun for them, but they do it all the time. The Dilophosaurus is even more annoying.
Good to see you again.
Alright, let's do some German, and then I'll carry on what I was saying. How's everyone doing? Feeling sexy? Now, it is worth noting I am recording this in 1080p, despite my upgrade. And that's just because I think trying to record JPOG in 2560 1440 would be an abject disaster. Let's do some German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn it, no 8. One day. So we got 8,400. Let's ramp that up to 1,400 and see what we can do. We also got... Oh, look at that cheeky little blighter.
Absolutely.
Bloody Nora, Grant. Boy's putting the work in. I'll tell you what we might do. Just because it's more fun to get multiple. Which one's got the least done? I'm just going to pull out of there and go into there. I would like to buy another dig team. But dig teams are very, very, very expensive. I think I'll probably end up buying the 40k one at some point, but that might well be the limit. Anything past that's a little bit mad. What are we researching? Oh, we're gonna get the shelter. That's not exciting. Didn't I get the dome? I did get the dome. Let's build some domes. I'm gonna ruin your exhibit a little bit here, lads. I'm afraid. How much are these costing me? Out of curiosity, 5,000. Terrible mistakes have been made. Wasting out on that bloody nonsense exhibit. Oh, I already built one. Oh, my brain doesn't work. Okay, that's cool. It's good to know, right? You need to... If your brain doesn't work, you need to know that ahead of time so you can adjust yourself.
Message from John Hammond.
3.5 stars, bye-bye. So obnoxious. Let's grab a restroom as well. Try to keep a gap in the middle, although I don't know why. Can't do anything there. We can start prepping the exhibit. Oh, right, okay, right. So we got... Wait, what did we get last time? 8,400? I've forgotten. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No 7. Right, so last time we got 7, 1,200, which is 8,400, right? Yes. This time we got 6. It's also... it's actually the exact same... No, it's 8,400. Right? 1,400 times 6 is 8,400. 1,200 times 7 is 8,400. It is literally an identical number. Okay. Let's adjust. See what we can do.
Okay.
Why are you sad? Sven?
Message from Dr. Wu.
Because you travel all the way from Scandinavia and there's no dinosaurs in my park. Oh, are you proud of me?
Urgent message from Dr. Sattler.
John Hammond told me there was a disease in the park before bloody before Sattler did. I told you, they wait. It literally weighs until... Oh, and then it's comatose. Goddamn Albertosaurus. screams at me, falls ill at the worst possible time, and then goes into a coma. What an annoying creature you are. Congratulations. Okay. I like how they return to base automatically. Like, you know what? Never mind that she's comatose and dying. She'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, I think I want a souvenir stand. Oh, it's a biggie though, isn't it? I'm big on the 1 month ones. Oh, but they're all 2 months at this point. All the ones I care about anyway. Oh, we need gyro stabilizer, usually. Just in case.
Yes.
It's not a very exciting one to get, but it is immensely helpful. What gyro stabilizer does is let you use your oh no. Slackers.
What would you recommend?
It's let
in
you
this
use
situation?
your oh no. Am I gonna buy another dig team? It's gonna cost all my money, but I'm pretty sure I see myself clicking the buttons. Then we can go back like that, I think. Anyways, usually you can't fly the helicopter during the storm because it goes when your helicopter's, you know, bish bash boshing all over the place. These are official terms that the game uses, by the way. But if you have the gyro stabilizer, then you're okay. Okay, we're looking for above 8,400.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I don't know why I kept saying 7,400 before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's got to be more, right? Yeah, that's 8,100. No, 9,100. Yeah, I'm low and get away 1,000 every time. I don't really know why.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's a good chunk of money. We should get our next exhibit on the go. I kind of... Oh, I want to save the game is what I want to do, actually. The paranoia has been very much instilled into me. It's funny that I've got 3.5-star park. I've opened 2 digs, literally 2 dig sites. I mean, we've opened the 3rd, but we don't have any dinosaurs from it. I always get very conscious that when I start a park, it kind of does this. It makes like a chain that just goes forward, and I really want to avoid that. So we're going to go right. I'm going to leave a bit of a gap there. So we'll go like that.
Welcome back.
And this is where we'll build our next paddock. And these 2 areas will kind of wrap together. Maybe we'll do like another central area over here or something. So this is eventually... I'm going to make it decent size because...
Message from Dr. Grant.
Why not, I think. That's going to be a Dryosaurus/Stegosaurus. Come on, Morrison.
What should we do here?
Not that I'll ever be able to... No, I'm gonna wait on the hatchery. Hatcheries are very expensive. There, that's more like it. Good stuff. Oh, P for path. Why do I still not have P for path? Seriously. Anyways, I had a concern about Evolution 2. One of Evolution's main problems is that there's nothing to do in the minute-to-minute gameplay of the game. It can feel very mobile game-ish, where you're just waiting for things to tick down, for your energy to return, essentially. And because there's no decoration, there's no actual park building beyond just placing the fences and stuff like that, you often had a lot of downtime, just like in JPOG, and they didn't really solve the problem between JPOG and Jurassic World Evolution. Evolution 2 has very much solved that problem. If anything, it feels like there's so much to do now. Not only are you constantly managing your scientists and stuff like that, which genuinely does take some time, but because you've got the fast forward tool, which I would be jamming right now, because you've got the fast forward tool, you can kind of get past that. I feel like I need to talk over the theme tune music, I'm afraid. Dino Play Dome. Right, this should be the Danger Dome.
Good to see you
Danger
again.
Zone. Nah, Terror Dome. There we go. Ignore my voice there. I can't go super high unless it's accidental, in which case my voice is like, yep, just do it. I was meant to talk more about the history of the channel, but if I'm honest, folks, I think I'm done. This is my thrill window. Homulus, Evely, and Gallimimus. If I'm honest, folks, I think I've gone through most of it. What did I get to last time? That we saved the channel. Yeah, well, that's very true.
Message from Dr. Grant.
I talk a little bit about what it's like being a YouTuber. Because it's an interesting thing that not many people do in reality. As in full-time for a living. it's very difficult to explain to people on Tinder, I'll tell you that much. Because you kind of want to say, yeah, I'm a YouTuber, and, you know, I make a living, and it's you know, if this was any other job, nobody would ask any questions. But because it says YouTuber on my profile, I have to be like, you kind of want to explain to people that you do okay for yourself, but without saying those words, because it sounds arrogant, and it's absolutely not arrogant at all. It's not meant to be arrogant. But people just assume you're a layabout.
It's good to know you.
And it's just because there's so many people YouTubing these days. Everyone, I know so many people personally, like in my real life, who are YouTubers. They just don't happen to do it for a living. Slaying it for the rest of us. No, joking. We might have a problem here. CERATOSAURUS is absolutely skyrocketing. If there's any in the market, we might be getting CERATOSAURUS first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. I realised I skipped one there. Oh my god, it's the number, right? Is it in the market? Oh, I'm tempted. It's only 5,000. It's a bargain. Let's get some Cerato. Let's get some bloody Cerato. Look at these cheap-ass Ceratosaurus pieces. I'm gonna get all of them. And then one day I'm clearing out that godforsaken amber pile. There, look at this. You know what research I actually need more? How far? Oh, I'll wait now. There's one that extracts quicker in the fossil extraction bit. That would be really useful. What was I on about? Yeah, it's a weird job. Because I'm not going to pretend otherwise. Like, especially with my style of playing game, my style of recording for the channel, there are many times where I'll work like an hour, well, 2 hours a day for the main channel, and I'll be done. You know, and that happens quite often. You know, it's just because of how I record. I'm very light. I don't edit over the top. I don't add loads of stuff on. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I just don't like doing it personally. So it means there's little for me to do a lot of the time. But as anyone who has worked for themselves, inverted commas, will tell you, it's a weird thing because there's this almost constant sensation that you should be working. And at the end of the day, if you fail, it's because of you. It's because you did something wrong. And yeah, sure, you could talk about how the YouTube algorithm is very much predisposed to buffing up already successful people, and, you know, getting in at the wrong time is a problem, and how everyone has to resort to clickbait these days, which I do still try really hard not to touch. It's hard sometimes. Like, I don't mind. Do I mind? I do mind clickbait. Everyone says, oh, it's something YouTubers have to do to survive these days, and stuff like that. And people will say, like, there's a I'm not trying to call him out here, but there's a Hearthstone Redditor called Zeddy. And he, I don't think I need it, you know. 83, it's going to be tight. I'm going to just remove that. And he gets called out quite a lot for rage baiting. He has very angry titles, like, and talks about, this is the end of Hearthstone and stuff like that. I don't really like watching his content, I'm not going to lie, but that's neither here nor there. But the point is, his actual content that he records in the videos is much more low-key and chilled than that. But he sticks the clickbait in the titles and in the thumbnails. And people say, yeah, well, that's fine, the content's fine, it's just about, you know, it's just what YouTube's like these days. And I just don't think that's the case. I think maybe you'll do better if you clickbait your life away, but I think you'll also build a reputation for clickbaiting and for being that person. And do you not want a reputation more as, you know, someone who doesn't do that? I don't know. Everyone stretches to it a little bit, but if the thumbnail and title doesn't reflect what's actually in the video, then that's what annoys me personally. There's so much waiting. I think we might make this. I might have to buy one more Ceratosaurus, which is why I'm waiting. I really didn't expect Cerato to be... I mean, this is fine. This can be a big old Cerato exhibit. We'll put the river at the bottom, and we'll try to make it, like, vaguely...
Message from Dr. Wu.
Nice. Right, I think I want this extraction thing. Yeah, it's only a month one, isn't it? Yeah. Not one I think I usually bother with. Anyways, that's not trying to say I'm better than other YouTubers or anything like that. That's really not the point. I sometimes get called arrogant, and it really annoys me because when it comes to YouTube, I have no ego. Like, I just attach very little to what I do. But I can see why it would come across like that sometimes. And I have said things in the past that would be a little bit... This is a rambly ass video right here.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Hooray! Right, sweet. Let's get started on these ones. It doesn't really matter, I
Good
suppose.
choice.
That beauty. Things have just ticked over now in the game to the point where, you know, money comes in at a decent clip and I can, you know, get things going a lot easier. Right out of the woods, I would suggest. There we go. That's about as much Jurassic Park 3 as I can get into this game. It does not get more Jurassic Park 3 than what I've done there. If anything, I might want like an attraction there, so. Actually, just to bump it up a little bit more. We'll tell you what, let's make a dinosaur first of all. Oh, it's small, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't have the JP3 pattern though. I kind of regret this DJE sometimes.
No problem.
I'm gonna make 2 of them. It's really cheap, so I'm gonna make 4 of them.
Message
Screw
from
it.
Dr. Grant.
Change my mind. Oh, amber. Oh, that's a risk. I'm gonna sell it. And what I'm going to do, just to bump that up a little bit more, we're going to get some paleo trees, put those along the back like so, and then get rid of the trees at the front. Idea being that this backside is the forest where the...
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh no.
we wish to announce that the Jurassic carnivore
Wait, did I put light fencing?
is now on display. Please
What am I doing?
enjoy.
Oh, of course I did, because I built for the others. Right, I can upgrade it, can't I? There we go. I don't know if it even needs medium, but I figured better safe than sorry. But yeah, this is the forest that it emerges out of, and then there's
What should we
poop.
do
It's very funny.
here?
It is hilarious.
Okay.
Okay, oh, you need food, don't you, buddy?
Urgent message from John Hammond.
4 stars! Crazy! Probably still a go, actually. It must be... Oh! Oh no, found a tree. Right, we're gonna save it, because when I click on dinosaurs, it makes me nervous. Hello, buddy! You're a weird looking one, aren't you?
Message from Dr. Wu.
Again, great patterning, very interesting. This is one of the ones that I do wish looked a bit more, What are you doing? A little sniff. A little bit more JP3. I love that logo. That logo makes me very happy, that one there. And when you see on all the Kenner toys in the 90s. Oh, I need to do so badly. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave a bit of space, because what I really want is an area for stuff. Like stuff. And then we're going to build a Drysaurus/Stegosaurus habitat. Is that big enough? One more? Screw it. Get a bit of that river in. Lovely stuff.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Towards me, Granty. I really don't want to ruin the river. It's beautiful. You know
Message from
what?
Dr. Wu.
You know bloody what? Let's blimmin' blammin' go for it, shall we? Stego's at 40. Oh no, Dry's at 96 though. Oh, these are going to be some... Oh, I've got 2 ambers. I can't. They're so pointless. Dryo's about to finish it. It's just Stegosaurus that we're waiting on. I can't possibly justify burning ambers on a 1 out of 3 chance. How you guys doing? So these should be alive for ages, right? Yeah, 4 years. It's long enough. What I'd like to do is destroy this. And then put more trees down. What I'd like to do is have more tree bubbles as well. You can set in the
Message from
settings
Dr. Grant.
how many bubbles the trees have. And that'll determine how densely packed they are. So you can make this forest super dense, essentially. I kind of want to censor that feeder as well. That's going to sadden me deeply. Didn't realise any of this was a problem until right now. Like that. Ah, look at that. Nice little
Wu.
symmetrical habitat. Alright, Dryosaurus, next up. We nip back down here. Get ourselves prepped once again. With fume platforms and even a cheeky little tower this time, I think. Maybe I'll put it over here though. And get both, hopefully.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
That's quick. Okay, I think I want a souvenir stand.
No problem.
It's a biggie. It's a big risk to take, I know. It's just the kind of man I am. What can I say? We're a risk
Message
taker.
from Peter Ludlow.
What's up, Ludlow? You got to be proud of me, right? God damn it.
Do you have a moment to speak with us?
Your park is extremely dirty. You are dirty. You're a dirty, dirty boy. Oh, God. Well, I don't need a Dinosaurus. Let's get sold. There was no more,
Message from Dr. Wu.
Let's get that Stego. Get that Stego. Get that Stego.
Welcome.
See, it's nice being able to do this, you know, just kind of tear up the fossil market, essentially. Very much a problem in real life. It's actually one thing that... What was I talking about before? I've kind of forgotten. Let's get some Dryosauruses. Nope, that's a Gallimimus. It's very early, okay? I'm very tired. I was going to take the day off, but... let's see what I mean. Sometimes my job is easy. You know, like, I'll just have a day off. And you can. If you want to have a day off, you can have a day off. That's what I was talking about.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Only because I want to play some more New World. But I joined the queue this morning, and I'm like 1100th in the queue, and that'll take about 2-3 hours. So I figure, right, we'll do a video in the meantime. So here I am. That's how professional I am. But it's an interesting feeling, because if you don't work, you know, you don't eat. Basically. It can be very easy when you work for yourself in any context.
We are pleased to announce that the gentle Jurassic
I should look for a sec.
Drysaurus is now on display.
They love the 69, don't they? Hello, gorgeous. If you just kind of block out the face, which makes it look terrifying, like it's up to something really insidious, it's a really interesting design. Oh wow, that didn't take you long, did it? Just pooping all over the place. The pattern is beautiful. The colours are really interesting, but the face is bizarre. But yeah, cool. New Dino Day, apparently. What's I saying? Yeah, so
Message from Dr.
you know, in
Wu.
theory, you just sort of take this day off, but in reality, you do feel rather constantly that you should be working, because if you don't, because you are the determiner of how successful you are at the end of the day. And that's why, I mean, like I said before, I don't blame people who clickbait and stuff like that, even if I try not to do it myself. At the end of the day, YouTube, if it's your career, if it's what you do full time and you're trying to make a living off it, you know, people need to get paid. People need to make money. Do what you need to survive.
Dr. Wu.
And you know, and if it annoys you, then just don't watch that content. The decision isn't on the YouTubers. They put the content out there. It's up to the world whether they decide it's content worth watching. And if people keep clicking clickbait stuff, then it'll keep being made, basically. You can't put all the blame on the YouTubers, because they wouldn't do it if people didn't bloody click it, you know? Yeah. It's you told. And again, I don't like it, but it is what it is. People gotta get paid. It's nice.
From Dr.
I really just sit and actually watch my dinosaurs. It's not a dinosaur I would usually choose to watch, though. What I want to watch is a... God, this is going to be done so quick. Yeah, we're going to start zooming forward a little bit, aren't we? Just because I've got cash now. Got cashola. And whilst your park expenses might... Oh, I just got more money. Whilst your park expenses might scale upwards a little bit, it's generally quite static, this game, in terms of how much money you have to spend to get by. So as your income goes up, you find yourself... Like, it's not like... Right, let's say you're running a business. You'd have...
Message from Dr. Wu.
You know, you don't have a fixed price model. As your business gets bigger, you need to hire more staff. You need to pay more for. You need to worry about healthcare. You need a bigger office. You need a bigger warehouse. Blah blah blah. Whatever it is about your business.
Great to see you again.
You don't really have that in JPOG. Is what I'm trying to say. Let's go for 3, I think. Because my park does not get more expensive as it progresses. It stays essentially the exact same price throughout the entire game. Yeah, sure, I have to buy different shops now and again, but beyond that, there really isn't much to it. I need some trash cans.
Message from Dr. Greg.
I did already buy some.
What should we
I didn't grind. Well, there's nothing left for you boys, is that right? It's time for a new dig team. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a Stegosaurus by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're going to the Chinini formation. Very exciting. Which I believe is the Velociraptors formation. That's something crazy. Oh. Yeah, that's fine.
What should we do with this?
I've got some opals. That's a little goodbye present. Lovely. Right, Stegosaurus. Gonna save the game before we look at it. Paranoia, overwhelming. Yeah, not my favourite of the bunch, it must be said. It's too dark, I think. It does have this, it's a really interesting pattern. It looks almost like a mineral, it looks like a rock, you know, that's got this kind of dirty exterior, but then the inside is gleaming with some gemstones of some form. Or maybe you're looking at a giant, like, tract of underground mining, and they're digging out the gemstones, and you see like this massive wall, and it just has this sort of soft sheen to it as the gems reflect. Anyways, back on topic. Hello, we got friends. Got friends, got friends. I don't really have a title for you, Stego, do I? Maybe I could find one. It's probably going to be about Ceratosaurus, though. Carnival's where the money is. It's just the way it is. Should have one more of those coming out. Those red plates, though. It's like they've been dipped in blood. They're blood gems! That's what they are. Story. But YouTube, like any job, is the difficult parts will differ from person to person. Some of it is easier. You want to take a day off, you can take a day off. But that comes with pressure and feeling like you're lazy and feeling like you can't do that because otherwise your views will slip and your money will slip and the algorithm will eat you up, because it does. You can work a couple hours a day, or 3-4 hours a day for more people, I'm sure. Usually 3-4. Usually, if you do second channel, 5-6 hours a day. You can work 5-6 hours a day, or even less, and that's obviously less than most people, but you'll also sometimes have to randomly work at 9-10 PM, or 3 in the morning, or, you know, if there's a news drop or something, you have to cover that at that time. I'm speaking purely from my perspective as a YouTuber. I'm not going to do anything. Here. I'm going to sell the gold and that's it. I'll at least get it going, right?
Good choice.
I'm not done talking, but we have to go. The money can be either life-bustingly incredible, or it can feel like you're scraping by, you know, and for most people it's definitely the latter. Every positive has a drop. It's like any job. Every job in the world is like that. But some are better than others. You know, it's the way it is. I'm very, very lucky to be in this position. Which is why I'm trying to be nicer about it. I've struggled a little in the past. I'm very competitive. You know, as I said in the last video. Whoa, Stego! Oh, I've seen them before. Very, very competitive. And that makes me say silly things sometimes. And I feel bad. And I did insult people who didn't deserve it in the past. And a long time ago now we're talking, but it did happen, so. At the end of the day, all we do is play games, try to entertain people. It's not that serious, you know, it doesn't need to be a thing. It's not that serious. These are very cool. That animation's awesome. Dryos are just running around like absolute madmen. Oh god, no, sorry, it still has to be Ceratosaurus. I'll find a quote for it. You're gonna make my thumbnail difficult though, aren't you, buddy? That could work there. It's a difficult game, this. Give that one big point in Jurassic World Evolution's favour, in that it's very easy to get nice thumbnails because of NVIDIA Ansel. That's what JPOG needs to do. Blue Tongue need to come back. They need to come out with an update that adds NVIDIA Ansel to JPOG. That would make my life so much better. Oh, that was pretty sweet. Kill, buddy. Yeah, you have a little chow down. You deserve it. You sexy thing. You sexy thing. Right, no, not looking. Okay, we'll end it there. No crashes today. What a special day. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. I apologise this was a bit of a rambly mess. Sometimes I just want to spill whatever happens to fall into my brain. And that happened to be all that nonsense. The important takeaway is, all jobs have good and bad bits, but this is a very cool job. I'm very lucky to have it. I wouldn't recommend people try to do it as a job. Do it because you love it, and if you happen to make money, that's fantastic, but it's a very difficult career to get into nowadays. Much harder than it was when I did it. I definitely lucked out, I'll tell you that much. Be nice to people, because it's not that serious. And dinosaurs are cool. Right. Thanks for joining me. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.